Hello everybody, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. How are you? I have done the monthly review with you, and so you know how I get to my monthly review from my quarterly review and how my whole system is set up around the getting things done and bullet journal method. And if you haven't catch those other videos for the One Book July that I've been doing. What I'm going to show you now is my weekly setup. How do I decide on a week-to-week basis what I'm going to do? So what I've started with is I've already decorated my page, because that's always the first thing I start with. So looking back, that was my month for July, and then I always have a colour theme. And so the colour theme for July was bright colours, so I got all my sort of really bright washi. This was a Marrakesh washi from Upsa Daisy. She did 12 weeks of summer planning, so that's where that's come from. And then I decided to go totally purple for that week. And so this week we're going birthday colours because it's my son's birthday. Okay, so as you can see, I've already decorated the page. Now I need to fill this in with what's going on. I also need to update my Kanban board. So we're going to start there, because if I update my Kanban board first, that will dictate, that sort of tell us what's going on for the rest of the week. Right, I've changed setups. I'm filming in a slightly different place. This is where I used to film when I first set my channel up, and I haven't quite got the lighting or anything right. There you go, I'm back. I've just moved something from in front of the window, and that's actually looking a lot better. It's probably better on screen than what I'm looking at. Anyway, so this is my A4 Happy Planner, which is also my Kanban book, if you remember. So here's all the nice things that I've done this month. Is there anything else? So cake planning, that's been done. End of term fudge for the teachers, I've done that. I've done some of this VAT return stuff. Still got one thing there left to do. I'm still in the process of that. I've watched that week of the tour. Got to get his main present tomorrow. Didn't do that. Sort of did that, so I'll take that off anyway. Didn't do my writing. Okay. So, writing then. So we just quickly go through this, and as you remember, I try to have one of every colour, which I've got, and then if I've got space, which I have, if you look at that, I'll put two of every colour. So I'm just going to quickly go through this. Put them anywhere. I'll probably move them around afterwards where they need to be. I have started that, so I might just move that over because I've got a little bit more to do for that. That's IG. Week 3 of YouTube, which is this week. Personal, I've got one on personal. Week 2 of the Tour de France. I did put self-care on there as well, so I just need to check that. So what I'll do is I'll put both of those post-it notes on there, just to remind me to double check that. And then is there anything? There we go then. So as you can see, I didn't get all of it done in the week last week, but I got a lot of it done. And I was able to take a lot off there, so I'm really pleased with that. And there's a couple of things on there that I'll check and I can move over afterwards. I'm not going to go through, I'm not going to go through my tasks list, purely because that's going to take a bit longer. But what I would also do is I would go through these task lists here at the back and mark off anything that I've done and add anything that I think of as I'm doing the process. So let's go back to my main weeks. And to be honest, this video is going to be really long if I go through my whole book, but I will just skim the other sections. So let's have a look. Before I fill this in, I am going to go through some paperwork. Now, if you have a look at this photo, this is my desk, and as you can see, just underneath my computer is a section where everything comes in. I just put it in, I just chuck it in there, and then also to the left of me I've got the work business and that sort of thing there. So let's have a quick look at what's going on here. So this is like my inbox. This is me processing my inbox, which is getting things done. So I've got a hair appointment, and that's not till August. So that would actually go, because I don't fill in my month until I actually get there. So June, July, August, and that's, so I'll put that on there. Okay, I've got 2 appointments for the hospital, which have to also go on there, and I've got a dentist there, and it'll be Thursday. I've got to go to the hospital, and I need to remind myself that I've got to have a blood test. So what I will do with that is, I've got a few little boxes actually, because I white out the lines here, and I did it wrong. Normally I'd white these out, and I just did this one, so I just went with it, you know, one of these happy mistakes. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write in green, because I like green, tasks in there, because I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do, but I need to go for a blood test, so I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do that. So I'll just write that in there. The next thing off my list then is beat the street. Now this is something that Harry brought home from school. I want to ask my sister whether she wants to do that, and maybe my mum. So I'm going to write that under tasks as well, because again, I don't know when that's going to happen. Planning, that's the word I'm looking for. We bought a new lawnmower, so that needs to be done. That's under my that's at the computer. So what I could do with that is I could just tuck that at the front of my planner, so next time I'm at my computer I can open that up. So if you're not aware, I actually live in the UK, and I am in the West Midlands, so Birmingham's fairly close to where I live, and so there's lots of things going on for the Commonwealth Games. So what I would do with this is I'd have a look at this event here, decide, have a chat with hubby and my son, and say which one of these are we going to do, and I would write that in my planner. There's the time trial coming round, which I absolutely love cycling. That's why the Tour de France is thing. So I need to decide where I'm going to be based for that. So there's another sort of couple of decisions and conversations with hubby, and I've got another couple of leaflets for having a quick look at the local colleges. Just to see if there's anything that might be interesting. So what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to tuck them at the front again, because if I'm at my computer, that's what I'll be doing. So back to my week. So I've got appointment on Monday, which is dentist. What time's that? I think it's the hygienist, which is good, as I don't really like going to the dentist anyway. We've got birthday, and I've got craft club, and then I'll also have craft club on Wednesday, because we're not actually stopping for craft club now over the summer. School's break up and I've got to go to the hospital, so we'll put hospital in there. I need to find out what time that is, and then at the bottom of this box I'm going to put school break up. Okay, right then, what else needs to be done? So that means I'm going to have a day off on Friday because Harry's at home, and I think as a family we want to go away. Well, I don't know if we're going away actually. We want to have the day to go and do something. His first day off, also because if his birthday was the beginning of the week, you know, have a big nice family day. So I'm just going to put day off. Nothing's been decided yet. Again, while I'm having, you know, I've got to have that conversation. There's a few things here that I've got to have conversations with hubby about. So really that's what I put in to begin with. Anything that's left over, what I'm going to do now is have a quick look at last week. Is there anything that needs to come over? So a few workshopy things I need to do. Yeah, so what do I still need to do for Harry's birthday? We need to still get the main present. And I need to buy a balloon. And the reason I'm going to buy a balloon is because his main presents, he really likes Fortnite, so I'm going to put a box with a balloon on the top as a supply drop for things for him, and then loads of presents like stupid things, games and things, and chocolate will be inside the box. It's a silly thing, I know, but as a mum of a young lad, you have to do silly things. So I've still got a few workshopy things to do. So I'm going to dedicate this box here for workshops again. I didn't get to those last week, and the likelihood is this week, what with dentist appointments, I'm going to have to go shopping on Monday as well. And what I'll do is I'll do it off camera. Those extra tasks that are on this last week, I'll transfer it into here, and then anything else that needs to be done specifically for workshops will go in there. So that's how I sort of set my week up. I'm now ready to have a conversation with hubby, and I'll sit with this while we're having that conversation, and we'll fill out anything that needs to be filled out. The next thing then is to look at my daily. Now, I really do have a love-hate relationship with dailies. Sometimes I'm doing them, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I just feel I'm too busy to set them up and that sort of thing. At the moment, I'll show you what I'm using, because as you can see, I've got a box for each day. So anything that's time specific, so things, those are like my appointments, and then anything that's got to happen on Monday or any other day will go on those. So for instance, I just thought of one. Wednesday is my posting day. I'll just take that. So Wednesday I post my video, so that's got to go on there, hasn't it? Okay. And then Thursday I would like to post on Instagram. I'm very, very bad at posting on Instagram, and this is something that I need to work on, and I'm thinking next quarter I'm going to make that one of my big focus points. But at the moment it is what it is. It's as simple as that. So those are a couple of definite day specifics I've got to do. Is there anything else? If I've got to do anything on Monday, I'm going to go out shopping. I've got the dentist, and again I'll put these at the top to say, well, you know, the dentist, that's going to take 20 minutes for the clean. By the time I've got driven there and I've driven home, that's an hour. The shopping, I might be able to get that in before that, but then I've got to work. So it's a case of, see, the birthday is all day, but nothing much is going to happen until he comes back from school, and I've got craft club in the morning. So really I've only got the afternoon then to do anything like work and planning or anything. I know what's got to happen on Monday. I've got to decorate the cake, haven't I? There we go, decorate the cake. Okay, so from here then, on my daily, I'm now going, this fills up, as you can see, as the week goes on, more and more gets put in. There's probably a lot more, like I say, when I have a conversation later with the family, more things will get put into there. But this is just sort of showing you what I do. So my dailies are index cards. And I actually have kept a couple to show you some of the things I've been doing and how I've been setting this up. So these are 9 by 6, I think. If it's any different, I'll put it on screen to show you. So I started off in black, put basically cut them in half, not cut them, but draw a line down the middle. Roughly, I haven't measured it, it's by eye. Tasks on this side, and then events, and then my focus area on the bottom. So I have tried a few different things. So with this one it was like that, and then with this day I actually tried to put my 5 AM sort of writing sort of schedules and that sort of thing in, and I think I then went back to doing it the way I was doing it. The other thing I do is, if I don't have any appointments, I actually write in no appointments in the box there, purely because I'll be thinking, is there anything I've got to do? Oh, have I got to be anywhere today? And if I write no appointments, it's easy to just look at and go, ah, no I don't. Now if you also look at these I bullet them out. Have I got one that's just got bullets on it? Yeah, there. So I just bullet it out with a dot to start with, and then when I've processed it I cross it off to say I've done it, or I've put an arrow to say it's been referred to another card. And what I will do is I'll keep a card for 2 days. So that's a Thursday and a Friday. So I started here, I put out what the appointments were, what my focus area was for Thursdays, is personal idea things, and then tasks. And anything I'd done I ticked off, and anything I moved to the next card I put an arrow. Now I don't tend to do one for the weekend unless I've got a lot on. So here is where I sent them over to. Is that correct? Have I got my dates right? That's Tuesday. That's the 12th. 13th. Then let's try this one. Not even that's on there. Anyway, sorry about that. So what I've done is crossed to say I've done it and referred across. So Thursday and Friday I'll just write out everything, and then Friday I wrote out everything. And then when it came to this one piece of card, it's got Thursday, Friday, I can still keep looking at these. I then took this piece of card and took a blank piece, which is this one, and then set that up and transferred everything off of this card onto my new card. So anything that hasn't been done. So what was the date on Friday? The 15th. If I could find the 15th, because I'm sure I brought it in with me. 14. Didn't actually write one for Friday. There we go, you see. Totally hopeless out dailies. Some days I do them, some days I don't. So there's Thursdays, let's say. Wednesdays and Thursdays, this is the current one. So, very quickly, just a quick line down the middle, and it will be Monday. And I always put the date in full, and put the day, the date, and the year, because if ever I come across these again, I'll know. Not that I'm going to, because I tend to put them straight in the bin. So Monday, let's start with appointments. Again, I use the circle for appointments as the bullet, as the bullet point. Just 10:30, and I need to go shopping. Okay. Get my green. For some reason, tasks. The word task always has to be in green. I don't know what that is about, but that's how my brain works, I think. Okay. Right, so my focus for Monday is generally my writing, but it's going to be all about the birthday, I think. So what I'll do is I'm going to write birthday on the top of there, which will be the focus for the day. And I've got to wrap presents. Decorate the cake, etc, etc. And then here on this card, I've got a couple of things that I didn't do. I did update the finances, so I can cross that off. Send the booking form in. Now, if you look at that, there's already a circle round the dot, and I've got some circles around dots here as well. Well, I know that I did the resolver. I did pay for that. I've done that one as well. Didn't do that one. Okay. I did do the stock taking as well. Wow, didn't I have a productive Friday? Okay. So, one of the things I want to be doing is watching the cycling, and I'm actually behind with the Tour de France. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a circle around that one to say this has already been transferred once, okay, from there to here. The next thing I'm going to do is have a look at this one here, which has actually already got a circle, and I'm going to do this in a red dot with a circle. This is to say, so if it's a dot, first time it's gone on a card, that will be fine. Second time I've transferred it, it'll have a circle round it in blue. Third time it's in red, and that means it's the third time it's been done, and this needs to be done now, basically. So I want to print off the cleaning zones for this journal. Okay, and what I'll do is then I'll just carry on down, and because I've still got all of these cards, I think most of them have been reviewed. Once that's done, that'll go in the bin. Done. Once that's been reviewed, that'll go in the bin as well. And when it's on my desk, I have a piece of wood with a slit in it, and that actually sits like that on my desk. Okay, and so I can see that, and yet everything that needs to be done, particularly that red circle. So when I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, all right, what have I got to do next? Boom, there it is. Okay, So that's what I do with my daily index cards, but I also obviously write out things in here, and then I'll go back. Like here, we've had really warm weather here in the UK the last couple of days, so I've got the swimming pool out, and we had a play date as well. So I've on my nightly reviews, I've gone in and just written in there because I've got the space to do that. So once I've done my catch-all, I suppose you could call that, I will then go through tonight, particularly my self-care will be updated, my moon journal will be updated. I've actually gone through and decorated some of those pages. My content planner will also be updated, which I'm not going to show you, don't want any spoilers. And that's probably it for the week. When it comes to the home section, this will be updated on Tuesday, which is my focus for Tuesday. Tuesdays is always home, so I'll go in and I'll do my menu planning. As you can see, I've actually menu planned up to Tuesday there. And then the tasks list, again, I will go through and I will just update all of those. Now, David Allen says that the review process, you should book out an hour each week to do it. Sometimes it takes me less, sometimes it takes me more, sometimes it just doesn't get done and I have to do a 10-minute review every single day to get it all caught up. The one thing I do ensure is that this page is filled out. This catch-all page is here because this is the important stuff. These are the big boulders, everything else are all the little rocks. So there you have it. Any questions, then please let me know. I have had a request to go through the getting things done and the bullet journal method and how I see it and how I set it up in my system, so I'm hoping to do a few of those videos. Before I go, I would just like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. You are most welcome and thank you for subscribing, and I would like to say thank you to all my existing subscribers. I feel very humbled the fact that you want to see what I am doing and what I'm up to, and I love doing this. I love showing you my system, what I'm doing, and just talking to you basically. I'm a bit crazy sometimes. Anyway, thank you very much to everybody, and there will be another couple of videos for One Book July, so make sure you have subscribed if you are new, or super new should I say. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, it definitely helps, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.